Hello, Mr. Eslop here, and I'm going to talk you through how to make bar charts, pie charts and scatter graphs on Excel, as well as find the average for the list of numbers. So first of all, I've got a set of data here, an imaginary survey here where I've taken people's favourite sport and I've noted down how many times each person says football, rugby, hockey, netball, basketball or another sport. That's what frequency means. Remember how often something happens or how often someone said football is their favourite sport 11 times. So to make a bar chart with this data, all we do is highlight all the data. Don't highlight the column headings. So highlight the data like that. Don't highlight any extra columns, that causes problems. Let's go insert, and then actually we generally don't choose bar because it's not the way round you often like your bar charts when you choose bar. So a bar chart that you're more familiar with, the look that you're more familiar with, is you actually choose column, and generally it's better to choose the 2D version. I'm going to go 2D column like that, and there we go, we have the bar chart. Bar for football, bar for rugby, bar for hockey, bar for netball, basketball and other. As you can see, they go up to the correct frequencies. They always give you what they call a legend or a key. Don't need that of a bar chart, especially when it's not a multiple or compound bar chart. So we just click on that and then hit delete, and that will disappear. But you will notice there's lots of things wrong with this bar chart, i.e. there are no axes labels, well, the axes aren't given a title and there's no title for the whole bar chart. So to add that, all the good stuff to do under layout, then there's all these options we can do with layout. So what I can do is I can go axes titles, the horizontal axes, that's the axes at the bottom. I want to put the title below the axes. I'm going to call that favourite sport. And then the vertical axes, that's the y-axis. Generally, the best way to have it is rotated, so it looks like this. I'm going to call that frequency. And now I just need a title for the whole bar chart, so I go chart title, put it above the chart, and I'll just put a bar chart to show people's favourite sports. There we go. And that is the perfect bar chart done. There's various little things you can do, such as change the colours and pimp it up, so to speak, but that's the basic bar chart done. For the same data, I can make a pie chart in pretty much the same way. Highlight it, go insert again, don't highlight the columns, go insert, insert pie, pick a 2D pie, and there we go. We have a pie chart, and this time we need the key, because without the key, we don't know which one's which. So that is the key. Telling us that football is the blue one, rugby, this colour here, hockey is green, etc, etc. And again, don't need any, there's no axes to label, but we want to label the layout. We want to label the whole chart, and put it above chart, pie chart to show people's favourite sports. There we go, so that's the bar chart and pie chart done. Easy as that. Don't forget your axis titles and your chart titles, lots of people often forget. Now I've got some different data here, height and weight of a group of people. I'm going to find averages for the average height and average weight, first of all. So remember there's three averages, mean, median, mode. To find the mean height, all we do, that's what Excel just calls the average. So I go equals average. That's the one I want. I'll click on this one, and it wants to select all numbers we want to find the average of, and we don't have to put them in individually. I can just drag like this, and I've selected all numbers I want the average of. Only select exactly the amount you want the average of, no more, no fewer. Close the bracket, then press enter, and that is the mean for that set of data, and that looks about right. In the median, we just put equals median. That's what I want. To click on it. of all this. Close the bracket, press enter. And the mode you want is mode single, mode singular, mode.sngl. Click on that one. Scroll down, that finds a mode of this data. The mode is 130. Let's do the same thing with the weight. So for the mean, we do average of all this. Press enter. The median, we do median of all this. Close bracket, press enter. And for the mode, we do mode single of all this. Close bracket, press enter. So there we go. Found the averages for the data. What we can also find, this is what we call bivariate data. We can find scatter graph of height against weight to see if as height goes up, weight goes up as well. What we do there again, don't highlight the title, just highlight the two sets of data. And we go insert scatter, and the scatter graph we want is this one here. We don't want to join up the lines. We want all the dots separated. Don't want the dots joined up. Sorry. So there we go. We have the scatter graph for that data. Again, we don't need the key, so click on it, press delete. That's gone, and we need to label the axes. As you can see, the x-axis is always the left column, and you can tell that by the values anyway. So the x-axis, the horizontal axis, we need to go to layout, axis titles, and call that height in centimeters. And then the y-axis, the vertical axis, is weight in kilograms. I'll rotate it again. And then we just need we can put a title on the graph, chart title, above the chart. Scatter graph comparing height and weight of people. There we go. And also, if you want a line of best fit, again, everything you want to do is under this layout title. All the things you can do to make the graph look better under layout title. So what line of best fit is called a trend line on here. And I'm going to call it, and it's a linear trend line, which means straight line trend line. And there we go, it's drawn the line of best fit. If you want to make it a little bit longer, you can make it linear forecast trend line. Oh, sorry, that didn't make it longer. But we can extend it if you want. I'll just keep that outside, sorry. So linear trend line is a line of best fit going through the points. And that's everything I said I was going to do. So we've made bar charts and pie charts for a set of data, found the mean median mode for lists, and also drawn a scatter graph. Thank you for watching, and good luck creating your graphs.